Thursday, March 23rd, 2023. Happy birthday, Dad. I miss you. Just got dropped off at mile marker 101. And it's raining. Mile marker 102. And dadgum. It continues to rain. Looking at the forecast, try and make sense of it, but I think at the end of the day, you just need to be prepared for conditions to change. So, target right now is Warner Springs Post Office, and then go a little bit farther in. I think we're maybe a little bit ahead of a bubble. People have been posted up at Barrel Springs and Julian, avoiding the rain, so certainly makes sense. Mile marker 103, taking a leisurely pace this morning. Don't want to overheat in this rain and get wet from the inside. Plus the scheduled miles today weren't that much, but we're going to try and eat into tomorrow's hike, so it won't be as big. But we're heading to Eagle Rock and then Warner Springs, and interestingly enough, I think Warner Springs has some restrictions on when you can go to the community center. So we'll find out. Mile marker 104, and it's still raining. Well, we've come across a swale that I guess usually doesn't have water in it. There's the trail, and H is using the skirka technique of not crossing where the trail crosses. Mile marker 105. Just crossed a creek. Got a little fig bar.
Little pack adjustment.
Yeah. So far, so good. I know it's hard to see, but there is a super genius right there sitting down, waiting to pounce, and there's farmer's livestock herd there. So I don't think the farmers around here are particular fans of coyotes. Mile marker 106. I'm looking south on the PCT. That's Eagle Rock behind me. Looking forward to getting another snap of it. All right, made it to Eagle Rock. We'll be on 106 outside of Warner Springs. Iconic symbol on the Pacific Crest Trail. Anything to add, H?
It's kind of cool.
All right.
It's a little cold.
Yep. Mile marker 107. Mile marker 108. Underneath a canopy of appears to be some live oaks. And under a mile we went from pasture to desert to a forested valley with a creek. In April 2018, Monica, Nicholas, and I did this out and back hike. Conditions were much different. Bluebird skies, warm breeze, and I think in this vicinity there was some wasp nest that we had to avoid. Don't see anything out today, which is certainly okay. Mile marker 109, right outside of Warner Springs, and one of the few gates that work. Just got the resupply at the Warner Springs post office. We'll go over to the gas station and see if that can let us unpack there. Got the resupply going on. 4 days of provisions. That'll get us to the vicinity of Idlewild. I'm at the Warner Springs Gas Mart, and they have quite the selection, so I'd encourage you to stop in, say hi to Sharon. At the Gas Mart, Over here there's a nice place with picnic tables and a dumpster. And so please, if you use this, put all your trash away in the dumpsters and be respectful of Shannon and what she has to offer. At the Warner Springs Community Resource Center, unfortunately it will not be open till 3 p.m. It's noon today. Because it's on school grounds or school leased grounds, there's some concern about PCT hikers interacting with students. The folks at the resource center are trying to work through it, but right now we're restricted from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. So we're gonna keep going. Missed opportunity to go check out the resource center. Mile marker 110. Ooh, there's a parachutist and a glider coming at us. Why anybody want to operate a glider in this conditions, I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, it's hard to see on the camera, but he is coming. There he is. Let's zoom in. Yeah. I guess he's having fun. Okay. There's the tow vehicle and a couple hikers behind us. Okay. Not sure if I'd want to get water out of that. Right through a cow pasture and sediment laden. Mile marker 111. There's the trail. It goes underneath this bridge, but then we got to cross that. So we're going to use the bridge to cross the creek. Eyeglass case. Let's see, what's the name of this? Agua Caliente Creek Bridge. Mile 112. Getting a little grayer. All right, H is crossing a stream that you may see in the Sierras, but not outside of Warner Springs.
Here is the thru hiker in his natural habitat. How was it?
Cold. Mile marker 113. Just crossed a creek that was quite cold, quite deep, and quite swift. Took my socks and insoles out of my shoes, crossed with the shoes on, and now I'm just gonna walk about a half mile to let the free water out and then put the insoles and socks back on, but don't cross without shoes on. Not a good idea. Doing a little shoe repair with the duct tape, all purpose. Mile marker 114. Just climbed up a few hundred feet from the creek. Got our feet taken care of. Feeling pretty good. It's about 10 after 2. Maybe at about an hour, start looking for a campsite. We're about at mile marker 115, and the trail is the river. You might as well just forget trying to keep your shoes dry. Mile marker 116. Creek down there has been our nemesis. We've crossed it at least 6 times. Wow. No fun. Well, we made it to mile marker 116.1. Saw a campsite, and as soon as we saw it, the skies opened up. Sleet, hail. Got the tent set up. Trying to dry out. I don't know, it looks like it's kind of brighter up there. Maybe the sun will come out, but I'm prepared for some rain and just hang out in the tent.
Here's our camp on day 10. Got Dave's self-supported duplex from Z-Packs. And this is my Mountain Lore Designs tarp, the Cricket. Underneath you can see my gear. I've got a bivy sack, a super light from MLD, my air mattress and the quilt stuff down there in the bottom. Very warm at night. Here's the creek alongside our camp.